We've all been saying for quite a long time now, about a season or so, that we needed a new goalkeeper at Celtic. It's not the first time that Joe Hart has let a ball go in from a corner. We can all remember the time that Lee Griffiths done it twice for Scotland in one game. And it was quite the exact same position. And I'm going to take you some screenshots here. You see Lee Griffiths just coming up to take the free kick from right outside the box, roughly about the same position as what the ball was at the weekend. Joe Hart way out of position again, and then he sees the ball coming over the wall. He starts running and trying to dive into the corner. Now, it's happened quite a lot through Joe Hart's career. He's nowhere near the ball, and the ball flies past him. You would think with age, a goalkeeper would get better. But the fact that it happened twice in a game was fantastic for us and fantastic for Lee Griffiths and fantastic to get one past them. But then when you look at the game at the weekend, Joe Hart does the exact same. He's way far too. He should be more centre, if you ask me. And his feet is all wrong. It's all wrong for the free kick. Now let's talk about the corner. Should we really? Yes, we need to talk about the corner and the fact that Joe Hart, once again, if you watch the flight of the ball, now I'm going to take these screenshots and you watch Joe Hart, he's actually watching the ball coming over. He watches the ball come over. He sees the player, the Hearts player, that's standing free. Yes, he sees the player that is standing free, and you can see that he watches the flight of the ball as the player headers the ball. And then as the player headers the ball, Joe Hart is too slow. In fact, he doesn't even jump off the ground. You think about the keeper of Joe Hart's experience, you would kind of jump up to try and get the ball, but he puts his hand up, and his hand is back down by his side as the ball's crossing over the line. Maybe Joe Hart hates Celtic. Maybe that's what it is. I maybe actually starting to think that Joe Hart actually hates Celtic, and he's not a good keeper. He just hates Celtic. No, on a serious note, Joe Hart has done this many times. He's done it when he played for England. There's umpteen videos. You go and type in Joe Hart errors or Joe Hart faults or whatever on YouTube, and you'll see lots of videos with Joe Hart making mistakes throughout his career. The fact that he's at the age of his career where you think that players generally know, I mean, goalkeepers are kind of crazy people anyway. When you look at it, Joe Hart has let us down on numerous occasions. And don't get me wrong, he has pulled off some fantastic saves. Will Celtic go for the Real Madrid keeper? I don't think so. I don't think that Celtic can afford him. Tell me what you think in the goalkeeping situation at Celtic. Should Benji Siegrist be given his chance? It looks like Benji Siegrist will be let go. He's been told he can get a new club by all accounts, and Benji Siegrist will be one player that will be leaving Celtic at the next transfer window. That is a shame because I think he's probably a better keeper than Joe Hart at this moment in time, but it is Brendan Rodgers' choice. What will Brendan Rodgers do in the next transfer window?